Una mirada no dice nada y al mismo tiempo lo dice todo. Si un día me faltas, no seré nada y al mismo tiempo lo seré todo.
It was August 27, 2016. If I say too much, please forgive me. I can't hold it in, that was part of your advice, so I didn't think twice about what I reveal. Has its time and place, so at first I didn't want to understand why you walked away. Caught up in my ways with no direction, never sought help. Sick of the lies I would tell and leave you in the dark with half stories so cryptic and vague. It's okay, don't worry about it, so the silence was sustained. Now I'm thinking back on all those car rides. I was a little too passive to avoid fights, and little did I know, just wanted to see what was on my mind to address the issue. So it reoccurred and would continue till one day I finally lost it, throwing my glasses that nearly hit you, yelling, "Don't fucking touch me! Don't fucking touch me!" Now there's no excuse for a short fuse. Any sort of anger is misused, so don't blame you. There's some logic towards my music and I didn't want to hear it. Question me, I'd get offended by any little quip or joke. My ears blew smoke, we were overwhelmed by the stress and expecting more, not less. I figured you thought I was giving my best, so you realized the time I lacked and I wouldn't invest. Throwing my life away was an educated guess, not rocket science. When I shot my budget and my finance, no job, so I sat on my ass as a college dropout, taking the wrong route. Maybe I should have told you the truth as it was intended when I was academically suspended. Then maybe I could have prevented the way it had all inevitably ended. And now that I'm nobody's poet, if you happen to notice, even when it seems blurred and unfocused, maybe unheard as I wrote this, possibly receiving or sending no replies, it's just my intentions I want you to recognize. I'll say it again. And now that I'm nobody's poet, if you happen to notice, even when it seems blurred and unfocused, maybe unheard as I wrote this, possibly receiving or sending no replies, it's just my intentions I want you to recognize. No replies. And now I say the one that got away, you utter without a stutter, don't let me be something your eye told me, the future lying ahead. You couldn't love someone who was dead. No emotion of dread, no tears to be shed at each other's neck when we should breathe for a sec. Calm and collect and reconnect, but it all accumulates as burdens on our plates. We argue and bicker, are you a part of the picture, or do you feel stagnant in the image? Or the fact that it's no longer my business? Well, I guess you're right, in this endless fight, making calls in the night just to hear your voice, but we can't go back to that certain choice. But I'm delusional, I don't believe that, nor can see that on purpose. As my thoughts began to surface, scraping with claws from the void, a feeling that couldn't be destroyed, just suppressed and silenced from uncertainty. Maybe if I had listened on August 23, instead of playing victim with this woe was me, but it's all the small things that add up. Little by little I'd self-destruct, truly unaware till now as I write this down, hurting you more than you ever did back to me, revealing that it was me, the true villain of this nobody's poet story. Too bad, sorry doesn't cut it. And now that I'm nobody's poet, if you happen to notice, even when it seems blurred and unfocused, maybe unheard as I wrote this, possibly receiving or sending no replies, it's just my intentions I want you to recognize. I'll say it again. And now that I'm nobody's poet, if you happen to notice, even when it seems blurred and unfocused, maybe unheard as I wrote this, possibly receiving or sending no replies, it's just my intentions I want you to recognize.